Sweet, I'll be there.
Hello, hello. I'll stop it, Joe. I'm awkward with compliments. I don't like them. I've never been good with them. Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, give me 1 second, Joe. There we go. You should be on now.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Yes, hello. Hi, Shelley. Yes. I sent Shelley a Marco Polo as well as a message saying I'm going to be live. If you want to come up, Shelley, the link should just be right above your comment. Hopefully you can see it.
I may have to. I'm echoing. I may have to get you to show me how to do Marco Polo.
Are you still echoing?
No.
No?
I stopped. I don't know what happened.
Don't know. No, I can show you how to do it. There we go. Add to string. There we go. There we go. We have a lovely Shelley. Hi.
Hello, Dreamcatcher.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Dreamcatcher.
Hi.
Hey, Shelly.
Hi.
Oh, okay, we need to get up. Hiya, mama. Oh, my ass hurts.
Dinner.
Oh,
What'd you decide to get to eat?
I got cashew chicken with some steamed rice, and then I also got like some sides as well.
Oh, that sounds so good. How are you, Dreamcatcher?
I'm warmed up. I made red skin potatoes, sliced red skin potatoes with onions and butter and seasonings last night, and I had a little bit left over. So I warmed that up and then made some shrimp.
Sounds delicious.
I feel like I'm too close to the camera.
More effort than I did.
That's okay. Don't you back yourself up, Missy.
Well, my head was going up.
My head always goes up. It's okay.
When the weed hits, hey, Shelley.
Oh, you're gonna make me so jealous.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
my
this
God.
was good.
I know,
Yeah,
right? I've got such a headache.
Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, y'all's looks better than ours.
I know, right?
That's not fair.
I mean, it is also probably more expensive.
I
than
wish I
yours.
had the money. I'd send him some money and he could send me some shit, but I'm like...
Might overnight it from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit too expensive, Shelley.
Well, still. I got a message from Zach and it's confusing me.
What's wrong?
Right now, me and James are having to put back part of our money to be able to ship each other shit.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to tell Zach he didn't have to send me a hoodie because I know it's going to be expensive to send it. Hell, I'll just drive down there and get the fucking thing.
I told Jason, was like, by the time I get this sucker shipped, we should have just bought tickets to Tasmania and took it with us.
I wonder how far he is from the border, from Windsor.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I should have asked him.
What did you have for dinner, Dreamcatcher?
I was actually just about to ask that once you finish your conversation.
Because that's where I would go across at is Windsor.
It's scary how much we think alike, James.
I know, right? But no, I'm more thinking because they're about half an hour to an hour behind me, so it's just about to be dinner time for them. So I'm like, I wonder what my question is going to be. What's the plan for dinner for you, at least, Dreamcatcher?
They're on the mainland?
Yeah, they're in the mainland. They're on South Australia. The only reason why I really remember it is because we both I believe they live in Elizabeth.
Every
And that
time
is
I
where
fucking get on live, my damn
like they
lungs
live.
are packed up.
I don't know. Either way, Elizabeth is where I was born, and we both share Elizabeth as a thing. So
Oh, that's cool. Well, welcome, Dreamcatcher.
Remember I told you, James, that I didn't get a notification about the shipping or anything from Starjam? Well,
Yeah.
that's because I was looking at the wrong email. I thought I had put in my Yahoo account, but apparently I put in my Gmail account. I'm like, okay, I'm brain damaged.
yeah,
You're not.
figured
Sorry.
it out.
I have to write it all down. Like I have 4 email addresses, and I have to
Okay,
write down
so-
which one goes with what.
I've got 2, but I usually, with like products or whatever, except Boxy was connected with my Gmail account. That's the only one that was connected with my Gmail account. But Starjam, oh my god, I can't wait till I get it.
Oh, yum.
And I have not seen hide
Oh,
nor
good.
hair of any freaking emails from ColourPop.
I told you right now they are so late. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the whole virus situation or what, because they're in California, I'm pretty sure.
Are they?
Yeah, they're
Wow.
California based.
Well, I just got a freaking email. Did you guys see the video or the live the other day where Jamie opened up all that stuff that she got from Tammy?
I've only seen part of it. I haven't got all the way through it.
Well, you remember that camera thing or that phone thing that she got that's got a clip-on thing,
Yeah.
and you put your phone in there. You can clip it on shit. I ordered that last night. It was only like $1 something.
Oh, nice. Might as well.
Oh,
Shelley,
Jesus God.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Don't make me have to beat the living Sam hell out of you.
Shelley,
this is a
I don't
look-
know if
this
you
is a
remember,
mukbang.
but do you remember when you could go to the bars and like the cigarette people would come in and
Yes.
either give you, okay. Well, I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago they came in and they gave me one of those little tripods for a camera.
Really?
I thought
Cool.
that was so neat.
Yeah, I remember. Remember when Capri's were around? Well, when they
Yeah.
first come around, they were going. There's one bar that I used to go to. I used to love it because I used to love to dance.
Oh, me too.
Yes, Shelly likes to get down with her bad self.
You like to
But
twerk?
but anyways, we would have freaking cigarette companies come in there, and they would walk around giving out free samples of those Capri cigarettes.
Well,
You get,
yeah,
like,
back in
5
the day
cigarettes.
they did the cigarettes. They got to where they couldn't do nicotine anymore unless it was like a coupon.
Yeah, well, they would come in, and you got like a little tiny pack, and it had like 4 or 5 cigarettes in there. And Capri's, man, those things are like smoking a toothpick, anyways.
That sounds so cool. I know whenever I go to the park, I rarely go out clubbing here in Australia, but whenever I have, some you can buy cigarettes at, but you either usually can buy a full packet or they'll sell you a singular cigarette.
Yep.
And it's usually quite expensive to buy a single cigarette. It's like $5 here, or if you want to get a whole packet, some packets can be up to like $150.
My buddy that went to the mainland, and this was when I was in my 20s, I think the cigarette pack cost him like 30 something dollars. And I was in my 20s back then. Because he
Well, I
came back like,
remember-
oh my God, that's crazy.
I remember when they first put the tax on the cigarettes. New York cost one for a pack of cigarettes in New York was like $7.
Yeah.
I was like,
actually,
holy shit.
So Shelley, for reference, the cigarettes, like I don't actively smoke cigarettes anymore. I'll still have one on the occasion if I'm with friends or family that smoke too, because I'm a social smoker. That I'm just am by habit.
Yeah.
And I also, there's some tobacco brands I like the flavour of. One that I've always really liked was Marlboros.
yeah.
A packet of 25 Marlboros in Australia, $50. At least that's what it is in Hobart for me. It's
Oh my
literally,
God.
It's literally $2 a cigarette.
That's knuckin' futz.
And you know what's even more crazy? I've actually worked it out. I have friends that like smoke weed and stuff like illegally here in Australia. It's actually technically cheaper for them to smoke weed illegally than it is to smoke tobacco legally here at the moment. That's how
Yeah.
expensive tobacco is.
Yeah.
Like how crazy?
Yeah,
How
I
crazy is
don't
that?
get it. I don't get it. It's like,
Here,
it
I
makes,
haven't bought any in over a month, but you can still get a pack for right around $5 here.
yeah,
Oh, wait.
see, you can't even get, remember how basics used to be like generic?
Yeah.
They're like up in the premium now.
Oh wow.
They cost almost as much as a pack of Marlboros.
Wow.
That's pretty
I
much
know,
the
I
same.
was like, holy shit. But Michigan and I think New York was the first ones to put the tax on the cigarettes. But it seems like ever since they put that fire retardant bullshit in the cigarettes, they
Yeah.
taste weird now.
And they go out.
Yes, and you gotta light them. If you're not freaking like a damn chimney, puffing on the damn cigarette, fucker goes out. You have to light it 15 times. Smoking one cigarette, you have to light 15 times if you're not like a chimney.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you've ever experienced it. Whenever I used to smoke, we call it here, I'm sure you guys probably do too, tailor-mades, which are like the pre-made cigarettes already made by like, you buy it in 25 pack and you pull it out, it has the orange filter part. That's a tailor-made cigarette. I would always have no problem smoking tailor-mades, but then hand-rolled ones, they would always go out because I'd spend too long talking and apparently they just go out. But now I've actually noticed exactly like what you guys just said. The tailor-mades now tend to put themselves out too.
Yeah.
That's because they put this thing in there. I think it's in the paper itself. I don't know. I don't think it's in the tobacco,
paper.
but
I want to say it's the paper. It's annoying, but it makes sense for like, stopping potential fires from happening. But it's frustrating.
yeah,
Like,
well, that's why they did it. So many people were. So
Is
many
this what
people
you're
were.
talking about?
No, it has a clamp. You can like clamp it onto the bottom part. You can. Oh, we playing. Let's move a people around now. I feel all Chinese and shit. But anyways, it has a clamp on it, and you can clamp it on like a desk or whatever.
Well, this one,
And
these right here, they bend so that you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna get one, but those were like $3 or $4 on Sheen.
That's what Marlboro gave me.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah, I want to get some kind of a ring light because my light is just too yellow. I mean, I even cleaned it and it's still yellow.
Yeah,
Man, the ring light made a huge difference in my video game.
It's difficult because they can be pricey, but you want to try and get one. You can get them where they can adjust between being purely. You can like have purely cool light, purely warm light, and then a mixture of warm and cool light. Like mine that I use, that's illuminating me now. It does all three.
The one I got is a tabletop. It does all that, but it only goes up to 17 inches. And it was on sale on Amazon for $27. I didn't think that was too bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I would put it behind my monitor.
If you're gonna put it on a table, they only run about 27 to 35. But if you get the ones that are real tall on Amazon, they're from 50 to 75 for a okay one, you know.
Yeah,
You don't need some
Well,
fandangle one at the moment.
I just want a tabletop one.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Full
They
stop.
had them at Shein for like $13, $14.
Oh wow, that's a great price.
Yeah, but
Joe,
yeah.
I have a quick question too. I did ask it while you were on Zach's live stream, but I don't think you saw it. I want to get some things to also put in your box, but they don't contain peanuts as a whole. But they all say, some of them will say they may contain traces of peanuts. Do you want me to just outright avoid anything that has that on the back of it?
Oh no, you can do it. Like Jason doesn't. Me and him, like he eats red stuff. I eat peanuts. It don't bother. It's fine.
Okay, because there's a few things that I'd like to give in. I just don't want to risk it because while I usually don't care so much in terms of like my own allergies, there's some brands as a whole I just don't eat any of their food items from, even if they're not chocolate, because they make so many chocolate items to begin with. I just don't feel comfortable because like they essentially will be made somehow or someplace. There will be cross contamination, and I'm like
Well,
I've had reactions from touching things. So
his allergy isn't like mine. He doesn't have like he just gets a little upset stomach.
oh, okay. So it's not like us where we get contact type.
Yeah,
issues.
it's mine. I have to use the EpiPen. He just has to go to the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Patcher also asked you a question, Joe. How do you find vaping?
Honestly, the last time I quit smoking was with vaping, and this time I just woke up and started vaping. What it does, it doesn't take away the taste, but I mean, you can get the ones that taste like cigarettes, but I don't like them very much. But it takes away the oral fixation, and it takes out the nicotine. Like
Yeah.
what
The
am I trying to
nicotine,
say?
the craving.
Craving, yeah, that craving.
See, like, and interestingly enough, I used to be like a heavy smoker myself, like when I was younger, and I never was addicted to it. I just genuinely liked the flavor. Plus, I was in a mental health space where I kind of was like, "Fuck life, let's fuck myself up. I don't give a shit." And so I was just smoking, and I found that like I never found that addictive. But then when I moved on to using a vape pen, I found the vape pen addictive. Like I would
Yeah, you
almost be
told
like,
me
I
that.
have to use it. And like it would get to the point where I was going through a whole juice thing in a day because I was just so addicted to like using it. Like I was to the point of using it where I was out, like I had to keep on charging the battery because I was using it that much.
This size bottle, this
Yeah,
lasts me a whole week. A whole week.
yeah. I literally I was probably inhaling it more than just straight oxygen. I was literally just chain smoking the vape. It was
Hey,
bad.
Kathy. How are you,
Hello.
Kathy?
So I stopped vaping. Like I'd like
can't
to
keep
because I
track.
like some of the flavors, but that was literally I don't know why. It was just like mentally I just enjoyed it apparently that much that I get kind of fixated on smoking on it, and I'd almost be like I felt it was
I
the only time
wonder.
I ever felt any craving for, and it was literally like I could really use to like have a toke on the vape at the moment, and I've never had that with anything else.
That's so crazy. I asked my friend because she's vaping to quit, and she's like, "No, I don't feel the same addiction with the vape." And she says I actually vape much less than I smoked. See, I don't vape a lot during the day. I do it at night.
I guess
Well,
Dreamcatcher is the base of person by person basis. I've heard that it does help a lot of people. I personally, it didn't help me. And
Tish,
also,
you're supposed to be asleep, Missy.
I know I was about to say, Tish, what are you doing?
Tisha.
I can feed you a bit of food though. Look,
Oh, it looks so good.
Cerebus is dreaming, so
Not really here, Dreamcatcher. Um,
I'm gonna slap the dog hook out of you.
my
Australian dollar.
actual vape that contains the battery was 45. The tank was 20, and then that keeps you forever. I mean, that's all you need. And then the juice, this size, which lasts me a week, cost me $15.
And then you also have to take into consideration too. You can get different size juices. You can get different quality juices. You can get different size and quality vapes as well. Like I didn't used to have like what you have. I used to have just one of those skinny pens, and those are like 20 Australian dollars, and that comes with the battery and the tank pre-built in. You just buy juice and fill it up, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
you
like the pins.
I didn't mind it, but that's what I used to use, and that's what got me fucking addicted. And I was literally like chain smoking that thing. And even worse than I was chain smoking cigarettes, and I was purposely chain smoking cigarettes for the hell of
Well,
it.
you know, with the pen, I found I had to do it like all the time because I felt like I wasn't getting the nicotine or something. I just felt like I wasn't getting enough, like I was with smoking or this one.
No, Dreamcatcher. They're pretty easy to find. You'll find a lot of tobacconists in Australia stock them now. If not a tobacconist, oddly enough, a lot of key cutters have the vape pens in Australia. Whenever I've gone to key cutters in Tasmania and Victoria, I haven't tried South Australia yet because I haven't been since turning 18. But I remember going into Victoria, like a Victorian key cutters, and they usually have it in like a wall with like their Zippo lighters and different knives and stuff. They're usually all within that stuff. Just go to like a key cutters or a tobacconist and ask, do you have any vape pens or do you have any vape tanks? If not, just Google them. They're pretty easy to find. You can find them on, like, you can either find them on Amazon or you can actually find proper vape distributors. It will be more expensive from an actual vape distributor, but you're getting a guarantee that they're a high quality product, and you probably will also get a warranty on it too. So depending on how safe you want to be or if you just don't give a shit. It depends on
And
your
in the
preference.
long run, I found that it's much cheaper than what I was smoking.
Definitely in Australia too. And all the gobble. All the gobble gobble.
Yeah, I could just see us all going, hey, what's up? Come watch my channel.
Do you guys have this drink in America?
That would be negative.
No, I've never
No?
seen it.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
It's just
What is
lemonade.
it?
It's just lemonade.
What's it taste like?
I'm sure your like lemonades are usually quite sweet and sugary. This is more like actual lemon juice, or like, but like an actual soda lemon juice.
Like real sour.
Yeah, it's not as sour as you'd like it to be, but this is definitely more sour than lemonade. This is more like a sour lemonade. This is
Oh, wait, I
5
was so pissed
lemon
off
in it,
Taco
so-
Bell because Taco Bell used to have this raspberry tea that was so freaking good, and they got rid of it.
Oh,
Bastards.
I hope that. Good luck with it, Dreamcatcher. I hope you're able to quit.
Yeah, and definitely drink.
Yeah, I
Catcher.
want to quit. I need to quit. My lungs are like bitch.
Yes. Oh, trust me. Like I even noticed, I was only 19, 20 doing my chain smoking business, and once I stopped smoking, I noticed that my lungs took a hit, and I was only in my 20s. So you
Yeah,
can imagine the difference once.
yeah. If you get a chance to do it, do it. Do it while you're young, because the older you get, the longer you smoke, the more you smoke. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
wish
not
God
easy.
it. I wish. I mean, I didn't have this cough. This cough that I got, I didn't have this a year ago.
Mhm.
I got so sick a year ago that I should have been in the freaking hospital. I was so sick. I thought I was going to die. I seriously thought I was going to die because I was that sick.
Yeah. No, definitely good luck with it, Dreamcatcher. Like I said, go to a tobacconist or a key cutters first, because obviously it will be cheaper than ordering it online because you don't have to do delivery and stuff. If those services are available, I don't know what the current quarantine or lockdown's like in South Australia. In Tasmania, we've pretty much had no lockdown at all, other than like April and May. We did have like most businesses were closed. After that, we've been pretty much normal, but we also went into our normal flu season here at the same time as lockdown happening. So we all naturally were kind of thing anyway. So we've kind of been luckily unaffected. Like, fingers crossed, knock on wood, nothing changes about that. But like, we've been pretty decent. But like I said, this is typical for us to do the socially distancing thing around this time of the year anyway.
I don't know what weather Christy was looking at earlier, but you're not getting no snow.
Yeah,
No,
when she said that, I looked it up and I was like, what is Christy seeing that I'm not seeing?
Yeah,
did
no,
type-
that's
I did
what
type
I
in
did the same thing. I was like, even he was like, it's springtime here, so yeah.
No. Well, she isn't wrong in the sense that like it's supposed to be abnormally cold tomorrow compared to what the last week has been, but
Yeah.
not cold enough to snow. It's like getting down to mid to low 40s, which is
Well,
like
shit, it's been. I think somebody shut the damn heat off here because it's like 60s and 70s during the day and like 40s and shit, 40s and 50s at night. It's like, what's that word? Oh yeah, burr.
oh really? You find that cold? 40s is like
Yes.
our 40s is our warmest during winter, and we get winter for 6 months. I'm not joking.
Our winters are like, seems like forever.
Yeah, we usually start getting winter-like weather in February, and around now is when we usually stop getting winter weather. We just get it for like the majority of the year is just extreme cold. And this
We
year
usually only get like maybe 3 months of nice weather. And this year was almost every single day was 80 plus. We had quite a few days that it was like in the hundreds and shit. I was like, holy, my central air got a workout this year.
Well, the strange thing is that I just told you about how we have crazy cold weather, but then when our summer hits, we'll have like weather up into like the high hundreds and tens, hundreds and twenties. Like Tasmania has no chill. We do. We have a lot of chill. But then when it's not chill time, it's full fuck you 180. It's going to be either literally it's going to be 30 degrees, or it's like 110 degrees. That's
So you go from Alaska to hell.
yeah. So
And Bryce thought it was hot like that. He thought it was always hot in Australia. So I let him know.
no, it depends on what part of Australia you're in. There's like, and even then, when I lived in the desert in Western Australia, winters in the desert were extremely cold too. Like people think the desert's always really hot. No, when it's winter, the desert sucks. Like it never snowed, but we'd get down to like 20, 10 degrees Fahrenheit, sometimes even lower.
Yep.
It's like you're in the. It's just so dry and arid out there that snow just doesn't form.
Well, it's supposed to, according to the Farmer's Almanac, yes, the people in America go by that. Why? I don't know.
My folks still go by it.
By what?
Probably about 85% of it's usually wrong.
The Farmer's Almanac.
But
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like, okay, there might be a section that says if you don't have snow and you see leaves at this time and then the orange beetle is still alive, then you're going to have a harsh winter. Pretty much.
yeah, if you see like around fall, like the end of October, the beginning of November, if you see the squirrels getting fat, you're gonna have a harsh winter. The fatter the squirrels are, the harder the winter's gonna be.
Why are you body shaming the squirrels like that, though?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Why do you gotta body shame the squirrels?
The fuck? Maybe they just want to be thick. Like, come on.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with thick squirrels. What the hell?
All the squirrels in my backyard are fat because my neighbor has 40 bird feeders that they love to eat on.
Well, I look at it this way. The fatter the squirrel, yeah, they're going to be warm. Big deal. But some people look at a squirrel, the fatter the squirrel, the more the meat to eat. And I am not I don't eat squirrel.
I'm the only one in my family that don't eat squirrel.
My ex, one time we were living in Arkansas and I wasn't there maybe a week, and he come home from work one day and he's like, I hit this in the road. Threw it up on the damn counter. He says, that's dinner. I'm like, the fuck it is.
My dad don't allow that because when he was young, they had to do that because they were so poor. And as long as whatever was still fresh, they would take it home and cook it.
Yep.
I mean, my dad was dirt poor. I mean, like dirt poor. See, y'all would die at the things that my folks eat. I'm not as country cultured in that kind of food, I guess.
I mean, I'd be game to try it. I wouldn't say no. I've eaten weird things. I used to live in the desert of Western Australia. I've eaten like ants and frogs, fucking caterpillars and shit. So I'm used to that weird crap. So it's like, it's not out of that far-fetched. Shelley.
Well, I know there's a delicacy called what is it, chocolate covered ants? No, I don't care. I love chocolate, but no.
I love you, Tish. I'm not trying to ignore you, but if I talk to you, you'll be more awake. So.
Yes, exactly. I can't see your comments, hon. I can't see your comments. If I put on comments, then it takes me out of here, and it's like.
Yeah, that's also, that is actually a thing on the phone. I don't like that you have to like block the whole screen just to be able to read the comments.
Yeah,
exactly.
It should be like
that's
a little.
why I have this down here.
Yeah, being bored.
Well, he's in there playing the game and talking to his buddies, so I got to be on the phone.
And let's see. I think it's the end of this month or the beginning of October. My church has wild game supper. I won't tell you everything that's there because I don't know what grosses people out in chat and stuff. But Jason loves it. I mean, he loves it.
You
they
have
probably
to tell
put
me.
possum and ox and.
It's everything because they don't just hunt in Tennessee. They make trips to like Montana and all kinds of stuff. It's everything.
No.
I eat the turkey and chicken, and I don't even like turkey that much.
I'll eat the turkey. I'll eat the chicken. I'll eat the moo. I'll eat the. I'll even eat the.
There is wild boar, but there ain't no regular pig or regular cow stuff there. I'll just say that.
But as far as eating squirrels, rabbits. Some stores up here sell rabbit in the store.
Rabbit's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I love rabbit. Rabbit's quite nice.
I actually have eaten rabbit. I don't like
I
it.
am not eating Boo Boo Bunny. I am not eating Thumper.
I didn't like
Thumper.
it.
Thumper's
It's
a
just like
supper.
I don't like deer meat. I like deer jerky, but I don't like it cooked.
I like venison steak, but that's as far as the venison I'll go. But venison doesn't like me.
Oh,
It upsets my stomach like no other.
I want to try gator.
I'd like to try
Jason
gator.
loves it. I've had gator tail and it was good, but Jason, we have like 2 restaurants that do gator, and he always wants to go there.
I've had frog legs.
I don't like frog legs. My mom,
I had them one time and they were pretty good, but it's been like a long time.
my mom is a little woman, but you want to see her put down some food, give her some frog legs. Man, she can eat and eat and eat. I feel bad because you kill the frog for just its little old legs. I mean, I feel bad.
I know, right?
I just want to try a lot of different things. I'm just curious in a weird way. But obviously not cruelly kill it and like you're saying where it's like wasting of so much of the actual animal itself is happening just for a couple of bits of product. I like it when a lot of the animal is actually like harvested and used. And things like kangaroo and stuff are hunted and eaten as meat in Australia. And kangaroo's quite nice too. Kangaroos actually counted as a pest in Australia. Funnily enough, even though it's a native animal in Australia, they like eat a lot of crops and stuff, so they count it as a pest. Which is like weird.
He's sleeping, Daddy. He's sleeping.
Oh, Dreamcatcher, I don't know what squirrel tastes like. I haven't eaten squirrel, but my folks love it.
I tried one bite. That was enough for me.
I want to say what their favorite thing is, but I don't want to gross anybody out.
What is it?
Just say it. I don't care.
Does anybody in chat get grossed out by food easily?
Come on. I know you're not going to ask that to Tisha. Did you see the sandwich that she made?
Yeah,
Really?
I don't think Tisha will get grossed out.
I was going to say.
Nobody's saying anything, so I'm just going to tell y'all. My mom's favorite dish in the whole wide world is squirrel brains and eggs.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fucking hell?
It was an old timer dish. Like back in the day in the South, everybody ate it, and she loves it.
Well, it's like
I think like slavery. That dish.
Does anybody know what head cheese is?
Stay in history. Like stay back there. Don't come. Don't be here. Go away. You need to stay in the past where you belong.
Exactly. Does anybody know what head cheese is?
Head cheese? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's cow brains.
Oh, my brother eats that. I don't eat that.
What's that other stuff? Chitlins.
My whole family eats those. I tried it and I hated it.
You know that show, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
Yeah.
That dude, he went to a restaurant. I can't remember where it was at, and the lady made him try chitlins.
People down here love them. I don't like it.
He was like, it's so good. And you could see on his face, he was like, oh, hell to the fucking no.
People here love them, man.
I heard they are the worst smelling shit ever.
They are bad smelling.
Cooking
I forgot about the smell.
No. I've seen them, and I'm sorry, but No, I've never had them and would never try them. I've heard people eat oxtail, and I don't know why they even bother with oxtail. All it is bone.
I've heard
But-
oxtail's amazing. Marrow is good. I love
But,
marrow.
but the thing is back in the day when they ate that, it's because, like back in the slave days, they ate whatever their masters or whatever
Decided
that
to give
wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
you
you
need
know,
cooking fish,
Like
okay.
pig's feet and
Mm.
head cheese and stuff like that. That's the stuff that they had to learn to adjust to that,
Yeah.
and they love it. There's a lot of people out there that love it.
Man, where I'm from, people eat
Because
that
it
shit
came
up.
down generations to generation to generation.
We had 2 freezers full of shit that I would never touch again. But
But no,
she's like, I ain't touching it again.
no,
it is a strange thing. A lot of Australians I know too, they don't mind brains as well to eat, and like chicken liver is quite common and popular here.
I love
Like,
chicken
oh,
liver.
that's really popular here.
I
Yeah.
love chicken liver. Chicken liver is off the chain. I love gizzards. I love chicken hearts, chicken gizzards. Oh, I love that shit.
There ain't much of the chicken here that people don't love.
Well, the only thing I don't love about chicken is the neck. Like turkey.
Yeah,
The turkey neck.
not the neck.
Exactly. The turkey neck. But, yeah. Mm-mm. It's like eating quail. Those little tiny freaking birds.
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
building chicken nuggets.
And,
That's a big thing.
and the ritzy people freaking think that's just like a delicacy and shit.
My brother sets up the quail and dove type hunts.
Yeah, it's like they even eat quail eggs. And
Yep.
they're only like,
Yeah,
even cooked, they're like that big around.
They're delicioso.
I mean, you'd have to have 4 of them just to make up for a regular egg.
I mean, I do like steak and kidney pies. That is one I do quite like, and that is quite common here in Australia too. Steak and kidney pies.
I've never heard of it.
Really, it's quite common. It's like slow cooked, so the kidneys get a similar texture to the steak itself, so it's quite soft and like tender, and it can take away a bit of the harsh flavour that kidney can have, and it mellows it out with the gravy and the beef fat. And I personally won't eat it anymore because a lot of red meat makes me feel sick to eat in general. But when I did eat it, I did like a steak and kidney pie. It was quite nice. And cow tongue, I believe. I've had cow tongue. It's not that bad.
I had cow tongue and I didn't like it.
You'd think as big as my ass my ass wouldn't hurt as much. But
I know. I felt that. I've
You
literally felt that.
you'd think I have no ass, but
With this 2XL badonkadonk, it shouldn't.
it's like my butt bone's like, bitch.
The butt bone's coming out. You ate all the
Yeah.
snacks. Oh no.
No, I know what's happening. That brain cell that was trying to come out down here,
Yeah.
trying to come down on my butt bone.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, James, you'll be proud of me. I washed all 100 brushes that I've been avoiding.
I
don't
have
know.
a to wash.
Proud is one word. Not envious at all is another way of putting it.
You know the cushion that you get used to get. Do you get boxy?
What?
Do you get Boxy?
I do.
Okay, you know that foam stuff that's in there
Yes.
that usually comes in the box? You can use that to wash your brushes with.
Look at this.
You can also use it as a color switch too. Exactly.
I've
But
been
you can
saving them.
use that Jessica, I seen Jessica do a thing on that, how she cleaned her brushes with that stuff.
But you know this little thing in here, this part, you just run it under some water with some
I
soap.
know. People buy those things right and left. It's like, what the hell?
I've got
I
a
tried to
friend that
ask
was
somebody
throwing hers
about it.
away. I'm like, if you're not going to clean it, I'll take them. And she's like, I didn't know you could clean it. I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh, I know.
Do people not use a brain? It's literally a fucking sponge. Like, it's a sponge you'd use to clean dishes with. It's literally
And
the
if
same.
you can't, and if you can't afford to buy one, that foam stuff that she just had, you can cut a frickin' circle and put it in there.
I saved all that foam for James's box in case I need it. I'm trying to decide if bubble wrap or foam is better.
Both. I would go both routes.
I'm doing both essentially too. So
Yeah, if you can
well,
get,
I've got the packing peanuts and bubble wrap. So
well, I would get the bubble wrap that has the bigger bubbles, not the little bubbles.
Well,
Because I've
I don't know
noticed,
I don't know what ours has, but we've got a big roll from where we moved still left. I don't know if it's big or little though.
or if the little ones, just wrap it, just wrap it twice. That way, you know for sure that it's not going to, and then wrap it in that foamy thing. A piece
Nothing
of that
broke the
foam
last
should be
time
enough.
I sent in something, did it, James?
no, nothing broke last time we sent from memory.
Yeah, but like Trisha said, I think it was that Tish that was telling us about somebody had they found a bunch of mail behind some building
Yes.
in California. What the fuck? I'd be pissed.
You know, they should not have done it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's terrible because that's people's postage, but they're pushing these people hard, man.
Yes, they are. That's why when I went into Aldi's yesterday, was it yesterday? Did I go to Aldi's yesterday? Yes. When I went to Aldi's yesterday, well, technically Friday. It's now what, Sunday? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyways, when I went into Aldi's, when I was getting ready to walk into Aldi's, there was a mail lady walking out, and I looked at her. I said, "Thank you for working," and she looked at me like she was about to have a heart attack.
I made my
She's
mail
like,
lady a little candy bag. I was like, I got you something for working so hard.
I make my mailman cookies every year for Christmas.
Oh yeah, we do something for every Christmas too. It's different every year.
Yep. I make them cookies, and I usually make Buckeyes and chocolate covered pretzels and shit like that.
Is that true, Tish? I didn't know that. Is she messing with me or is that true, James?
What?
It says it was a political statement because of mail-in ballots.
I'm not sure what she's referring to, but I do know there was a lot of things going on with the mail-in ballots, and that caused a lot of the actual like, from what I understand, you know how there was apparently those specific boxes that you could drop letters off into. There were specific ones that were being targeted and intentionally locked up that were known places that were voting against Trump.
Well, there was a mailman that dumped pretty much his whole thing behind a business, and they called him, and that's what we're talking about. And Tish is saying it was a political statement. It could have been a political statement easily.
Yeah.
Everything in America is a political statement right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Well,
God, America has lost its ever loving fucking mind. Excuse
I
my
mean,
French. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to not cuss so much, so people are like, "Bitch, you need to get the fuck off my panel.
No, I don't care.
I don't want you on my fucking panel no more. You cuss too much, bitch."
I could understand the political statement aspect because it could be coming from the sense of like we are the mail postal service people. Look at how powerful and influence that we have. We can fuck with your voting and all sorts by literally like screwing with numbers. That could be the angle.
Yeah.
But I could get that.
Well, I know they were talking about doing like mail-in, so
Yeah,
people
but it was
don't have
pretty
to.
short term that they talked about it, right? Because they pretty much figured out it wouldn't work.
You know, mail-in votes and stuff. No, people would fucking be like, "Well, this is not valid," and da 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 da.
Oh
Even
yeah,
though
there was
it is,
no way it would have worked.
they still. Somebody always has to make. That's why I hate this time of year. I hate this time when the voting shit start because so much drama starts over such petty bullshit too.
Well, a lot of it's petty
I think it
bullshit.
is too much for the postal people, though. Honestly, Tish, I agree with the postal people. I don't think they should hold that type of responsibility, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're busting their nuts, and it's not like they're getting a raise.
Yeah.
It's not like they're getting extra money to work during this shit. They're just making their regular wages.
I mean, since all this has happened with COVID and stuff, my postal lady has gotten later and later, which I'm not mad, but and every day I see her, she looks so tired.
Yes.
They just don't have enough help. I mean, she is
No, they
worn
don't.
down.
No, they don't.
I always try to be super nice to her because I know her job right now is just not fun.
Yeah. I know people, I bitch about, shit being late, but I'm not going to blame it on the mail people.
Oh, well, they don't. Yeah, the people that deliver our mail don't really have a lot to do with it.
Exactly.
They just pick up the stuff that people tell them to take.
Yeah.
Outside of the rare few people who are doing the wrong thing, clearly, but you can't use them as the whole basis. And generally, it's not the postal workers' fault that there is issues with systems and delays with things moving. Obviously, you will have the rare person who might cause issues by
Yeah.
stealing things and shit like that. That has happened, but obviously that's not normal or it's not typical. And like even in Australia, we've been having issues with shipping where I've had something take a couple of weeks just to get from one state to another state in Australia, and that's just not normal. It shouldn't take a couple of weeks to get from one part of the country to another.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I have an issue is with when, okay, my address, and I get stuff with not my address. Well, with my address, but a totally different street name.
Mm.
It's like, I get it. You're looking at the numbers, but might help to look at the street name too.
Yeah, I don't really luckily have that issue happen here, but I do also understand that you guys have the size of your cities, just our cities do not compare in size.
Yeah.
Even though we have the same landmass size of you guys in America, our actual city's nowhere near the same size. It's actually crazy to think about that we have the same like size landmass wise, but we don't even have 30 million people total, while you have over 300 million people total. Like, you guys are literally like,
Yeah,
shit,
the
that
United
is like
States
10
is just
times the size of us.
overwhelmed with people.
Yeah, so it's like I can understand why something like that can happen because you guys probably have 10 bajillion streets that all have similar names. Like I know there's like, isn't there things like it's like First West Street and Second West Street and
Yes.
Third West Street? It's
Yeah.
like what the fuck? Like how stupid.
We own where we're at. There's Amber Glen Road. Across town, there's Amber Glen Drive. So we get those people's mail that's 20 minutes across town all the time.
Well, I got the what I'm talking about is I live on this road called Heatherly. I got mail from a road called Stratford.
They just looked at the street number and stacked it, probably.
Exactly. But the messed up thing is it was somebody's medicine.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's not good.
So
at all.
I drove it over there. That's somebody's medicine. They need that shit.
Yeah.
I've had my stuff delivered to the same freaking address that was supposed to come here. And it wasn't from the mailman. It came from FedEx.
Yeah.
So, they just look at the number. They don't look at it's like they don't look at the street. It's like, really?
And now they got them, I don't know about everywhere, but here they got them working on Sundays now, too. I'm getting a
Yeah,
package
that's what
by
I'm saying.
postal on a Sunday.
That package I got from Sliglam, it was delivered on Memorial or Labor Day.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the postal people. They're getting overworked.
It was sitting on my porch. I was like, on Labor Day? What the hell?
Right.
I was shocked. It's Labor Day.
Yeah.
Take the time off, dude. I don't know who delivered it, but it was sitting on my porch. My porch.
Front porch swinging.
Like I know Australia because of COVID, we finally have started having shipping happen on the weekends. It used to only be from Monday to Friday, anything happened, and now we're finally getting Saturdays doing stuff.
Ours was
Yeah,
Monday through Saturday. Now it's all week.
Yeah, ours is Monday through Saturday.
We get letter mail Monday through Saturday and packages sometimes, but we get a lot of packages delivered Sundays by postal.
I
I
wish.
got one coming tomorrow. I mean, it's crazy.
I probably will be having some stuff arrive tomorrow. I know your blush stick will probably arrive tomorrow because Mecca's shipping is ridiculous. They shipped my stuff out at 2 a.m. What the fuck?
Right.
At 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got Shot Miss A coming in. I don't know when. That's shipped. My BH Zodiac palette's coming in. My Star Jam's coming in.
I'm so excited for that.
I am too. And Mr. Meanie over here is like, oh, you're just gonna have to wait and not open it, and it's like, yeah, okay, get right on that one. Or I'm gonna have to, or I'm gonna have to, damn it, that's what I wanted to get. Shite.
Passion.
There was something I wanted to find, and now I don't. Grrr. I wanted to find those face razor things.
Oh yeah, you can get those pretty cheap though, like at dollar stores or TJ Maxx and stuff.
I've seen them at dollar store. I want to go. Karen did a TJ Maxx haul, and I was. As a matter of fact, when you guys sent me the message, I was watching her TJ Maxx haul. She got a bunch of makeup.
Yeah, I
Bunch of
know. I'm
clothes.
having to stay
She spent
away
like
from TJ Maxx.
My TJ Maxx is still closed. I'm
Ours
wondering.
is
I know
open and packed.
they were talking about closing some of the TJ Maxxes. So I'm wondering if my TJ Maxx is going to be one that's closed, and if it is, I'm be pissed.
Yeah, I'm making myself stay away because I'm each month I'm putting money aside for shipping, and if I go to TJ Maxx, I'll spend it. I know myself. I'm fully aware.
I've
I got
kind of, yeah, I've figured myself out too in that sense, and it's not good when you can shop until you drop, literally.
I've
You
been
start-
looking for those razor things for a while now, and it's like everybody keeps telling me, well, Walmart's got this and Walmart's got that. No, not my Walmart.
Shop Me Say, I'm pretty sure, has face razors too.
They did, but they're sold out.
Bastards.
Bastages.
Oh, look at all the colourful eyeliners.
You're not
I know. I
helping.
can't wait till my ColourPop comes in.
No, they aren't ColourPop. Those ones are from their water-activated eyeliner pops from a brand called Glisten. Oh, beautiful.
I've seen some eyeshadows. It was a thing on IG. I don't know what kind of eyeshadows they were, but they were waterproof.
Were they like a little pot thing, and then
I
you
don't know. They were just swatched on this girl's arm, and she ran her arm underneath the water. And that shit didn't go nowhere. I was like, bitch. Which is kind of scary. Because if it's not waterproof, how the hell do you get that shit off?
Makeup remover.
oil-based removers.
I know. What's that? Oh my God, what's that guy's name?
Abacicada.
He's got a makeup line out.
Patrick Star.
Yes. Thank you. I heard his eyeliner is to die for.
Yeah, I've heard that too,
The
actually.
liquid eyeliner is to die for. And that makeup, that spray stuff that you spray on, it's supposed to melt your makeup away. That stuff is off the chain.
But I've got a makeup removing oil that does the same, but I have heard about the eyeliner. I do want to try that eyeliner.
I know. Is his stuff expensive?
Yeah, it's kind of high.
I seen swatches of the ice cream palette.
From who? From Glam Raider.
Yes.
Glam Lights one?
I'm not sure how expensive it is, but I think it's. Let's look it up.
Oh
I'll
my
look it up.
God. Oh my God, I so need that palette. It's got some beautiful shimmers in that bitch. Yes.
Like this one.
Look at it. Look at it.
It is. How much are you? Ye ho! Tell me how much you are.
And the lippies. I hate that word. The lip gloss or whatever the heck this stuff is. It is so cool. It looks like an ice cream cone. You pull the top off. You pull the top off, and there's like 3 lip colors in there. I thought that was so cool. And then they got the one.
Palette with PR box is $45 US. So it's cheaper than $45 US for the palette because $45 US is for the palette with PR box.
But
have you actually seen the front of the palette itself? Have you seen what the front of the palette's like?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's an ice cream cone. and it moves. So it's got little like look at that. It's got little sprinkles in the cone. But anyways, they had these like cone type yes. Look at that, Joe.
I see that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I love it. Love
And then
it.
Yes, those are the ones. Yeah, those are lip doodads.
there's lip glosses, and then there's the actual ice cream popsicles
Yes.
with the lipstick
Yes.
trio.
Yeah, you pull the thing up and there's like three lip things in there, and then the other ones that look like the cone one, those are just have one in there, one color in there.
Cool.
Yeah, the cones are lip glosses, and then the paddle pop things are a lip trio.
Oh, I kick him there. He's like, I'm sitting up here on my mom's booby.
Well,
I'm
Joe
sitting
and I
on my mom's boo.
yeah, Joe and I
Aw.
were discussing this before
She's
we
all
got
over
it
me all
live.
the time.
What do you think of that one?
Oh, that's pretty.
It's
You know,
from Mark.
I'm not digging the cherries.
Yeah, it's from Mark Jacobs. So it's
I want a
expensive
palette.
stuff.
There's supposed to be a palette out there that smells like cherries.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Cherry cola.
I know, right, Tish?
I've got a palette that I got from that I won from Champagne Taste on a Beer Budget. She does a lot of haul videos, and tells you what she got from my ear. Ow.
Yeah, same.
Ow.
Are you okay there?
No. Feels like somebody's jabbing something in my ear.
Just cut it off. She'll be right.
All right. Ow.
I thought you better go. Oh,
That
right. And
fucking
chop it off.
sucked. But anyways, her name is Champagne Taste on a Beer Budget. Anyway, she does like hauls, and she'll go to like TJ Maxx, and she used to anyways. She ended up getting the COVID.
Oh.
The COVID crap. Yeah. She was sicker than a dog for a while, but never had to go to the hospital, thank God. But she'll do like, take her camera in and show, what deals she can find at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, or two spiders were crawling toward my husband in the living room.
This is how I'm feeling right now.
I shouldn't laugh, but that is kind of funny. Considering he wanted to sleep in the living room.
I do like that, actually. I am down with the Costa Coral palette. But those are my colors, man.
You're the coral chick.
Corals
Right,
work on my
Tish?
full-time face too, so.
Well, I never used to be a pink person. You fuckers have turned me into a pinker. Bitch. I've noticed browns don't look too bad on me. Maybe now we can both.
We can. Remember, she was saying that she wanted to bomb the place, but he was saying no.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, he's worried about the cats, but they make bombs that are safe for small animals.
Well, I mean, if you have to, get a carrier and put the cats in it and put them outside. Because you're gonna have to stay up for quite a few. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. You have to open all the drawers of everything. Everything.
But the one I'm talking about, you don't have to do any of that. Like it's safe.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. You can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's.
Because I was gonna do that for the house, but that was back when I had carpet. Because the dogs had fleas really freaking bad. But I don't have carpet anymore, so I have no carpet in this house whatsoever.
We have carpet still upstairs, but downstairs is all
No rugs,
hardwood.
no rugs, no nothing. We got little rugs, but the fleas would be like, "What the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna set up camp here." But yeah, I think my girl's got some kind of a allergy to fleas.
Mm.
Because as soon as, if I give her coconut oil, I put coconut oil in her food, she stops itching. But as soon as I stop, she starts itching, and she itches so much she like itches the skin, itches all the fur off and everything.
Yeah. Did you have to sneeze, James? What was going on there?
I thought of a joke, and it's a bit inappropriate for the internet.
Oh.
So in other words, she's got an unhairy ass.
No. I like my
Tell
hair.
the joke now. Now we want to know the joke, damn it.
Well, too bad.
Ah, damn it.
I guess you just have
It's
to.
4 a.m. here, and I want to do makeup, but I'm not going to. I'll be really wide awake if I do that.
Yeah, I wish he wasn't in there. I wanted to do some earlier, but I have to watch. I don't know why, but watching you guys put on
Marco
makeup.
Polo jokes. Tish gets it.
Watching you guys put on makeup makes me want to put on makeup. So I have to watch you guys put on makeup to get me in the mood to put on makeup.
Oh.
I know it's weird. So I'll put like one of you guys' video on and be like, "Oh, you want to do makeup? Okay, I'm there with you."
Always. Well, I have the issue of tomorrow. I'm unsure what's going on because I'm supposed to have my mattress delivered, and I also supposed to. I think I'm supposed to have a video conference tomorrow morning, even though I haven't gotten the information emailed to me about the video conference, so I don't know what's going on.
But a lot of times they're last minute, though, ain't they?
Oh no, they've usually sent it through by now.
Oh, okay.
Because I need a link to be able. I need the link to be able to access it. Oh my god! No, Joe. Dreamcatcher. Joe has insomnia. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dreamcatcher. I didn't see your. Yeah, I have insomnia, so I miss a lot.
And it's lucky that she has a bestie in Australia, aka moi, because I can keep her company during the night time when it's.
Yeah,
usually
James has
pretty
been great because when I can't sleep and everybody else here's asleep. Right, Tish?
I was
We
just
had our own
sitting
like
there
super
playing
team.
games. I was there playing games, and then I seen that Karen had a video up, and so I was sitting there watching that, and I was like, okay, I'm getting really freaking bored. I might as well go to bed. And then you sent me a message. I'm like, yeah.
Well, if you ever are feeling bored at any point, and even if you don't see me active, just send me a message. I'm usually awake unless it's like usually between 10 a.m. to about 3 p.m. American time is usually when I'm asleep at the latest. And I don't sleep much at all. I'm usually going to bed here between 1, 2 a.m. and I wake up at 7 a.m. So I'll be awake pretty much the whole time that everyone else in America is usually asleep.
Yeah.
So yes, like I said, and that even goes for you too, Tish. I'm always free. Just send me a random hamster-looking photo, and I'll be like, "Oh God, what is my?"
Well, you guys have my number, and if you ever need to yell, scream, cry, whatever, my number's there.
Mhm.
And you're more than welcome to use it anytime. If I don't answer, I will get back to you. I guarantee it. And now that we got to get her on the polo.
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to help her figure it out soonish. So then she can
It's not her. If my dumb ass can figure it out, your smart ass can, Joe.
I should be able to figure it out. They have a little thing on here. I didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. I didn't watch shit. I just freaking. The only thing is you got to have people's number. If like you got my number, put it in your contacts. So any number that you have that's in your contacts, you can add to your list.
I did. I added you. I added Tish, and James added me.
Yep.
I figured out how you can do the little clips, but is that the gist of it, or?
Yeah, and then all you got to do is just push a little button, say whatever you need to say, and say whatever you need to say, and then boom, and then you push it again and send it.
Okay.
It's
Well,
fun.
then I know how to do it.
And then it sends, and then whenever the person gets it, they reply back. It's kind of like a video chat, but it's a video chat whenever they're ready to reply.
Right.
They can reply.
And you can watch back the responses at any time too, which is also really good.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of other apps that have similar features like Snapchat or Instagram, you can usually only view it once or twice.
Yep. Yep. That's one of the things that's cool about that is you can watch it more than one time.
Mm-hmm.
I get videos of Tisha saying she's got hamster hair. I'm not quite sure what hamster hair. She says that because her hair is floopy. It's hamster hair, but if she's got hamster hair, that's a beautiful hamster. I want hamster hair. If she has hamster hair, I want hamster hair. But I sent her a video this morning where the one side of my hair, because I sleep on my right side, one side of my hair was like sticking out. I was like, this is like a hamster on crack or some shit.
This is the way my hair looks when I wake up.
Oh, not mine. Mm-mm.
Now, if I don't have a scrunchie in it, I look like a troll. It's just everywhere.
Is your hair like really super curly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually try to straighten it, but I didn't this last time.
I've got a straightener I got from Boxy. And I've also
Oh, I
got
got
one of
one.
those. I've got a curling one too.
Yeah, I got those from Boxy Lux or something.
Yeah, I got them from my Boxy Premium.
Yeah, Tish, that's a good. It's like a video answering machine.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I've been wanting one. I'm going to be naughty, Joe, and you can't talk me out of it. Go fuck yourself.
I don't know if I was going to talk you out of it anyway.
I want to buy a thing that I've been wanting for a while. I used to have one ages ago.
You're a grown man. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
No, and more so, I shouldn't, but I also don't give a shit. But I need it in my life, and I want it, but I don't.
Just
And
make
next
sure
month-
you save up enough to ship that package, mister.
Oh, that will be easily. That will be no problem covered, so you don't have to worry.
Next month, I'm gonna try to get me an Oprah highlighter.
Bless your heart.
You best believe.
I want one
And I
so
can-
bad.
I can be
And every
so
time
jealous.
I go to get the Oprah frickin' mystery box, it's sold out. When I have money, it's sold out. When I don't have money, motherfuckers have them.
What was that, James? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Anyways, my brain.
I'm sorry, James. Next time, if I interrupt you, just tell me, shut up.
It's okay. My brain's just going.
What are you buying?
He's makeuping.
No, it's not makeup. Surprise, surprise.
Is it a
Okay,
game?
now I'm shocked. Now
No.
we need to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
It is a musical instrument called a Novation Launchpad. It is essentially a electronic drum kit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So this is going to blow your mind. So it has.
Okay, mind blown.
It has 64 buttons that you can individually, like, you can map a sound to each button. You can have, I believe, up to 8 sounds per each button. So you've got 64 times 8, so you've got 512 sounds, and then you have 8 pages that you can then have those 64 times 8 amounts of sounds associated to. So you can have 4,096 different individual sounds mapped onto this one little drum pad thing.
Oh my ever loving God, we so need that.
Yeah, so that it is a bit mind-boggling, and you can
And
play.
James will remember all of it somehow.
Yeah,
Yes.
I used to have one years ago, and I used to be pretty good at it. I think I've sent a video of me playing it to Joe. I don't know where it is anymore, but oh, what's a good one? I will show you Tetris by fucking Neverball. That's just ridiculous. This is using one. So what you will actually hear playing, he is actually playing the sound, pressing the buttons on one of those launch pads.
Okay.
And it's all on, get rid of that. Let's see if the lighting can not freak out. My phone might freak out with lighting on it. Can you see? So he's just pressing all the buttons.
That is so freaking cool.
Yeah, so that's all on the. Yeah.
James is a man of many talents.
And I love the thing. I need it in my life. I used to play it so
How
much.
much is that? Some
The one that you just saw in that video is one of the older models, so I can get that for like $100 Australian secondhand. But some of the newer models can be up to like $600, $700.
holy shit.
Yeah, they're what they can do is like. It actually is like mind-boggling because it looks like it's fake, but I've actually like done it. Like one, I know how to actually play, so I can like show you it, and I can be like, I know how to actually do it. But like what it does, and like when you're looking at it, it doesn't look like it's like making the sounds, but it actually is doing the sounds when the buttons are being pressed. Where is it? No, where are you? No, no. There we go. So it's like. Yeah, it's just like doing all of this music and shit. It's cray cray. Yeah, it just comes like the thing. Yeah, it's wild. So you can also not only like do sounds with all the buttons, it also is LED lights. So you can also set it up to do like a sound show or a light show while also being played. It's wild.
Way cool.
Yeah, so it's a good thing to have if you're a stoner or a druggie, and you can just sit there playing for hours on it, being like, oh.
No shit.
Mm.
That's an
Yeah.
acid trip waiting to happen.
Oh, it's great. Like I had one when I was in my going off the deep end moment, and Lord have mercy, it was fun.
Hi, honey. What's wrong?
Oh, don't tell me that.
What's wrong, James?
I'm being told I can buy one with Afterpay.
Oh, no.
Oh no. That's why I'm going, oh no.
That's bad.
The Afterpay is the devil, I swear.
I still have not used it, knock on wood. There's many times I've wanted to.
Oh, it's great fun. I kind of have to if I want to ever purchase anything makeup wise in Australia. If I don't want to save up like a minimum $100 for it.
I feel like it would suck me in too hard.
Yeah.
People need to stop talking about Believe Cosmetics.
Why?
Because people are buying the shit.
They need to stop talking about it so you can buy it instead.
Exactly. I went to try to get their concealer. They didn't have any. So I wanted to try their concealer. Because the two concealers I have make me cakier than a fucking cake. So I wanted to try their concealer because I was told that won't do that. So
Everybody I know that's tried it likes it.
I know that's why I wanted to try it. But I did get one of their mascara. Guess what? I have something else coming too.
What do you have?
What?
My first color pop palette.
Oh, sweet. Which palette did you get?
I got it through this lady called Competence something. I can't remember her last name. Is Tisha in the thing to do that?
Tish, are you still with us?
But anyways, her name is Competence something. Competence Coins or Competence something. Anyways, she had this thing where she did it live, and some of the palettes that she had and she wasn't using, and she never touched them or whatever, she was selling them. Well, she had the It's My Luck palette.
The green one?
The green one. And she had it for $5.
Tish said Confidence Plus?
Yes, her name was Competence Plus. But she had it on, she was selling it for $5.
Ouch.
I had to.
Wow, $5. Yeah, at that point, it's kind of like.
And she does these lives where people can get like competence coins. And she'll do like another live where she'll have a bunch of stuff and you can, or she'll have these lives where she'll do like this, has this wheel and she'll like spin it. And if you're on Patreon, you get to have these spins or whatever. And I joined her Patreon. It was only like $3, I think it was. $3 or $4, something like that. Anyways, it and she had a couple things on IG. If you commented on her video or one of her IG things, you got like 500 coins or whatever. Anyways, not the point. She had her Patreon shop open, and what she does is she shows certain things and how much confidence coins it'll cost. I'm getting like 3 or 4 different mascaras.
Oh wow.
Nice. Did you get any coloured ones, or is it all just the?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm hoping I get a blue one. Because I used to
Everything's
love
crossed
blue,
in every way I can
blue
think of it.
mascara.
All
What
crossed.
are you
Exactly.
doing?
Everything's crossed that it's coloured mascara.
She's
Oh.
crossing. But I used to
just
love
freaked you
blue
out.
mascara. Because I would put like the black on top and the blue on the bottom.
Yeah.
I figured, why not?
Have fun with it, my dude.
But was it Tammy Buggy's mom? She uses colored mascaras, and she said the red one it just gives a hint. Wouldn't that be cool if you put on red mascara and it really made your lashes red?
Well, it depends on the color of your lashes. People with lighter lashes, it really does
The
show
color
up.
shows up more, yeah.
I've got
But
pretty
still-
dark lashes, and it shows up pretty well on my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I think I've got a photo of me using it. So it also could be just people not knowing or not being patient enough with the product and applying it correctly to get the proper payoff.
I want to get a what they call that mascara?
Because see, look how red my top lashes were, and how yellow the bottom lashes are.
Yeah. You could really see the yellow.
Yeah, it really pops.
They're both color pop.
Yeah, well, there's what's that mascara? It's a mascara primer. Is that what it's called?
You can get mascara primers.
Yeah, the white
Colourpop also
ones.
matches a plain white
Yeah.
mascara in general.
Yeah. And I've got an eyelash serum that it's cool as hell. It's not that brush thing that you use. It's a regular mascara wand. But it's a see, if I push my glasses completely up, my lashes touch my glasses.
This is another look that I did. I did this look, so the brow that you will see has the white, yellow, and red mascara from Colourpop in it. And then I've got the white mascara on my upper lashes, and then I've got the red on the lower lashes. So it's a bit all over. It's a lot of color all over the place.
Wow, look at that white.
Yeah, the white is very strong, and that's
Yes.
that's their mascara. The white
So
mascara
cool.
from Colourpop. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good stuff.
I used to have blue mascara. And
I have
like
the burgundy, blue, yellow, and red, and pink.
That was the most stubborn I've ever heard you, Joe. The yellow.
I know that you love stop it. Get out of my head. I was just getting ready to say I love the way she said yellow. Yellow. It's like New Yorkers when they say, or people on the East Coast, sometimes people on the East Coast, they say, instead of bar, they say bar.
It makes me tore up when I say wash.
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 There's some people, there's a
James
lady
is
that
so
calls,
confused. He's like, what is that? Like, Southern people, instead of wash or say wash
Yes.
with an R.
yeah, they say wash.
Like you're
Instead of wash.
washing the dishes, you say instead of washing the dishes, it's you're washing.
Yeah.
Washing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they say, well, I'm going to wash the dishes. But over on the East Coast, it's funny, like in Brooklyn or whatever, they say, I'm going to go have a fucking wood. It's like, what the fuck? oh, we were gonna go pack the car.
It always
And they have issues with their R's, but yet if they say banana, they don't say banana. They say banana. It's like, what the fuck? You have issues putting an R in a car, but yet you want to add it to a banana?
or Washington.
My ex-mother-in-law, instead of saying funeral, she says funeral.
Funeral? Does she have fun at it? For fun? Sicko.
Yeah, some of the stuff that she says, it's like, God, you sound like you're from Brooklyn. It's
Did I
funny
ever
as
show you the
hell.
look where I turned myself into moldy bread, Shelley?
No.
Yeah, for for Halloween, I turned myself into moldy bread.
Okay, let me see it.
So, like, I had actually gotten bits of bread and stuck it to my face, and it was normal bread. Then I painted it to look moldy, and I did such a good job at making it moldy. Like, this is paint. Like, it's painted to look moldy.
Oh my God, what the hell? I know you were saying about how you stuck cake to your face and
Yeah, I also turned myself into an ashtray too. So I turned myself into an ashtray, which was fun.
oh my God. Oh my
Um,
God, that's by your eye.
yeah, I don't give a fuck. There's cake face.
Your cake is crying.
Yeah, it was my strawberry jam filling was coming out because I cut too close to the eye. And that is an actual knife with cake on it next to my eyeball too. I'm a psycho. I don't give a shit.
he's
Oh
crazy.
gosh.
He is crazy.
I've also this is a look where I cut up bits of a energy drink can and stuck it to my eyeball to make it look like it was growing out my face.
A metal can.
Yeah, like an energy drink can, like a Red Bull, but it was an Australian one. I cut that up instead.
He's crazy, Shelley.
I also stuck candles to my forehead and set them on fire for a look.
What the hell?
That one I was really worried about, the fire.
Oh my God. Stupid boy think that I need him. I go cold like changing seasons.
If you couldn't tell so well on the camera, but on the video, but I actually had candle wax dripping on my nose while filming that.
Ow, 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 ow.
I don't give a shit.
You're probably one of those people that be like, yeah, pour hot wax on me.
That's a special type of wax designed to be put on you. I use just straight up candles, which aren't designed to be done with that, and it's much more dangerous doing it. I'm a dumbass, and I don't recommend doing it, but I did it. I'd do it again. I did all that for Halloween. It was fun. I had a great old Halloween time. I also turned my eye for Halloween. I turned my eye into a Jeffree Star mystery box too. So you swipe to unpackage it, and my eyeball was inside of the Jeffree Star mystery box.
Oh wow. Did you see that one video he did where somebody turned him into a
Yeah, Cole Carrigan cut up one of the Louis Vuitton bags and stuck it to his neck and stuff. Yeah.
That was fucking badass.
Yeah, I wish I could afford to be able to do that with a real Louis Vuitton bag just for the look.
I know. I about freaking shit a goat when he did that. I was like, oh, I can't even afford to look at a Louis Vuitton, let alone own one. I'd love to have one, but
I say that I would, but then I would never carry it. I'd be too scared to.
yeah. I need to get a new purse. I don't like. A friend of mine gave me a purse, but it's more of a suitcase.
Is it just really big or it just looks like a suitcase?
Also, I need to recreate the Voldemort wand look that I did ages ago, Joe. Now that I can actually do winged liner and draw a bit better. This one.
Ouch.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That one was a lot of fun. I'll show Shelley again when she's actually paying attention to the camera, not walking around.
When if I get up and disappear like I just did, I apologize. One of my cats is kind of sick, so I keep checking
No,
on
it's
him.
okay. It's okay. You had the same issue happen on Zach's live, so no big.
He got an upset belly.
Aw. But here's the purse.
Oh, I think it's cute.
Very cute.
It's
I don't
like
think it
a
was like.
freaking suitcase.
I mean, it's big, but I don't think it's a suitcase looking. But it's cute.
Yeah. But I prefer like,
More like a clutch or something.
well, not really a clutch. A little bit bigger than a clutch, but this seems like a suitcase. Like I could put my whole life in this bitch.
Hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my light on. Do not judge me about my bedroom.
It cannot be worse than ours at this point in time.
Oh, my room's tore up from the floor up. I got this one. Ah,
Cute.
Turn around so you're not having the light right behind you.
that's okay, but yeah. But this one here is too small.
Mm.
That one's a little baby pet.
Yeah, but that one I just showed you, that's got a freaking like wallet built into it. You don't even have to have a wallet.
Like that, that's cool.
I have to use backpacks or crossbodies because of my back.
Oh, well, I don't like carrying a purse either, because that's another reason why I want something, like not big but not small either, kind of like somewhere in between there. Cause
I'm telling you, once I started wearing the miniature backpacks or the miniature crossbodies, they hold a lot, but it changed my back. I mean, it was a lot easier.
yeah, that's what I kind of want,
Yeah, Shelley,
Okay,
this was
go ahead.
the look. This was the look I was going to show you while you walk around. This one I want to recreate. It's a look that I did inspired by Harry Potter, or more so. That's Voldemort's wand that I drew on my eye, like a Slytherin themed look. I want to read it.
I'm telling you, dude, you are one talented mofo.
Thank you. I try. Genuinely.
You have Twitter?
What was that? Sorry.
You have Twitter?
Yeah,
You need to start posting that shit on Twitter.
I do. I post everywhere already.
He posted everywhere.
I'm on Twitter, and it's the same name too.
That's
except
my
the-
fault. See, I was saying, I've said a couple of times on Zach's live, if I had the people that were following me on Twitter and Instagram all followed me, I'd already be monetized, like instantly.
Right.
Do you have your channel linked in your bio?
Yeah, I do all of that already. No one just wants to go over. I always tweet about my videos. I'll share the links and stuff. People just don't care, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Please share. Thank you, Dreamcatcher.
Trish and I will do. Joe, well, the other night, Trish and I were eating black licorice, and there's some battery thing that he had was black. He
I was
wanted to
here.
eat that fucking thing.
I know.
It looked too good. It looked tasty. And actually, Shelley, I just checked. You know what? Do you know one thing that I feel a bit upset? I see that I see you see that following button. You see how it's glowing, but there's no follows you back. Rude.
I haven't been on here. I went on there to change my thing.
Another excuse? Do you have another one for me? No. It's all good. I barely even use Twitter anyway. The only time I use it is to post for things, and I check Stargem's thing because, like I said, I help run their Twitter account. So. Oh, this one I actually was like really proud of when I first did it. This was one of my first proper face paintings that I ever did, Shelley. This was maybe about a month into me actually posting on like online ever, and I did that.
Looks like a puzzle piece.
No, it's like a triangle. It's supposed to be like a triangle cut out of like a sunset thing.
This is a different one. We couldn't sleep, so we got back up.
Hi, Jason.
Hey.
He said, hey.
I heard a little bit. Hello.
I'm going back to bed.
He said he's going back to bed.
Don't blame me. It's a bit early. Bit early for you.
He accidentally fell asleep without taking his medicine.
Thank you, Drinker.
I didn't know.
What?
I would have made him take it.
There we go, Shelley.
He said, good night, everybody.
Good night. Good, Shelley. You've regained my happiness. No. It's all Jay.
Damn. Okay. Grab my charger. This light thing kills my battery quick. There, take that.
I'm doing something wrong.
Not Dreamcatcher. I'm assuming you're saying
What are you doing wrong?
I'm trying to find you on Twitter. Good night, Dreamcatcher. You have a good one.
It's Outlaw Shelley.
The O and the S is capitalized on Twitter. Outlaw Shelley.
Oh, there it is. Ha! Okay.
Yeah. I need to put these damn things away.
Oh, Dreamcatcher. Sorry about that. I didn't realize. I was like, wait a second, isn't it daytime for her?
Oh,
But
that's right.
know.
Yeah, you saying night to Jason. I just realised that one too. What? And I'm saying, oh, good night to you, that you're going to bed. I'm like, wait, you're behind me. Why are you going to bed early? Yeah, it's okay. I just realised it then. There's a delay from, like, messages coming through, so, like, I don't see the comments until like almost half a minute after it's actually sent. It's very strange.
He came out with his eyes closed. He was like, I gotta scoop the poop and take my medicine. I'm like, I already got the litter boxes. But it's sweet of him at 4:30 a.m. to think of that.
He just didn't want you to have to do it.
It was nice.
I just realised, Shelley, I can go show you the you know how I was telling you about the neon purple pigment that I accidentally threw everywhere and lost it all? I can show you it. It's so stunning. But essentially what happened was, like, it was the day after I had received it in the mail, and I want to say, like, Joe had said, like, we were talking about it, and she ended up being like, just do a look with it, because I'm not sure if I want to do a look, and you know what Joe and I are like, we encourage each other worse. And I literally went to go, like, put it away and put the lid on it, and I went to turn around, and as I turned around, my hand decided just to go, nope, get over it, and threw it instead of just holding on to it, and I threw this whole pot, and it was neon purple, so it, like, stained things. Like, shit. And no, so for us, it is actually, well, for me, it's only 7:34 p.m. on Sunday night, because I'm ahead of you guys time zone wise. But
It's 4:30 a.m. here, Kathy, but with my insomnia, it's kind of strange. I don't get tired a whole lot.
My tongue is gray. I'm unhealthy. I can't help it. I love black licorice.
Mm.
Remember those candies they used to get in Cracker Barrel? They're like sticks, but it's a hard candy. They have a black licorice one. Oh my Jesus God.
They have a blueberry cream one that I love.
Remember those Lifesaver suckers? There was like strawberry and cream, cherry. Oh my God, I miss those. That's the stuff?
It is, like, so neon, but this was a full pot, and that is literally what is left of the whole pot. Is that
oh my God!
Yeah, like, literally, I spilt the whole pot. Like, I wasn't exaggerating. But I mean, like, you can see how neon that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, even smudging. Yeah, it made me so sad because it's so pretty.
I went to Stacy's Live today, and also known as Flawed and Fabulous. If you don't have her, you need to get her. But she said she was going to be doing a giveaway soon. I was like, well, you can't enter me in this one. And she's like, the hell I can't.
You want to watch? Watch.
She's like, I don't do that comment picker thing. I think that comment picker is a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with you, but a lot of people use it. I can understand if you got like a shitload of freaking subscribers, you know, but even she's got a shitload of freaking subscribers, but she's like, I know who watches my videos and who don't, who supports me and who doesn't. She said,
well,
you know.
even our small amount, we know who is actively communicating and engaging on our videos and who's just there watching. And while I have nothing wrong with people just sitting there and watching, it is nice to obviously have someone who's going to leave comments and engage with the actual content.
Yeah, so what she does is she'll write people's names down and puts them in a fucking hat or a bucket or whatever, and she pulls, she has her husband pull the names. That's what she did with the monetization giveaway that she did. Her husband pulled my name. That was the first one to get pulled. And that's how I won Pat McGrath.
Love to see it.
I told her I did a look with it the other day, and she's like, "Do you like it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I've heard so many people talk about how, oh my God, this shade is so buttery. These shades are so buttery." I said, if those shades were buttery, what's softer than butter? Because
that's what Pat McGrath is.
That's what Pat McGrath is. I said, that palette's going to last me a long time.
And now you think of that, and Joe can actually agree with me. The Hourglass ambient lighting powders are even creamier than Pat McGrath's eyeshadow.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
Like, the ambient powders, they feel like a loose powder when you touch them. Like, if you've ever felt a really super fine loose setting powder, that's what it feels like, but it's a pressed/baked powder. It's wild. Like, it literally feels like it's powdery, like it's loose powder, but it's not. It's magic. Like, and it melts into your skin. You can even use it on bare skin, and it looks like your skin still. It doesn't look like you've got powder on it. It, like, melts in. It's weird shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's expensive, but, like, I kid you not, it literally, like you were saying, and like I just said, if you thought Pat McGrath's things were, like, the standard of, like, what is buttery smooth, Hourglass is, like, up here. Well, Pat's down here. Like, literally, it is wild.
Wow.
I love my Hourglass.
Yeah, the ambient lighting powders, and I'm sure Joe can also agree too, you don't even need a lot to get them to perform well, and they last so long because they are, like, they go so far. And they're also the type of product where you can't go overboard with it, because it's almost like you can't use too much of it. It almost doesn't want to use too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple, I think I've got a couple, or at least one blush, that Hourglass that I got from Boxy.
You showed it to me one night, and I was like, that shit is bougie. And you're like, it is? I'm like, yeah, it is bougie.
Well, to be honest, I hate to say this, but I don't like it.
Oh, I love mine.
I don't like it because it's freaking, you have to freaking dig and dig and dig and to show up anything on your.
Which one was that? Sorry, Shelley, I missed the name of it.
I don't remember the name, but I can go grab it.
No, just what was the brand? Sorry.
Hourglass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine's not like that. I don't know why hers is like that.
It's a blush.
Well,
I know
some of the blushes are supposed to be subtle finish. You might have just got one of the subtle finish blushes, because they have two formulas. They have the ambient blush, and then they have the ambient strobe blush. And the strobe blushes have a bit of the strobe highlighting powder mixed in with it. So you might have one of the strobe ones, because the strobes are usually a bit more dulled down. They're just more shiny.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but it's like I have to stick my brush in it like 3-4 times for it to even show up, and it's just like.
It could also be the color itself just isn't designed.
Yeah, I think that's more what it is I think it's the color is just too light.
Yeah, because that could be a thing, which would suck if that is the case. Because, like, I've only got one of their blushes, and my blush that I have from Hourglass is stunning. You've seen it on my face, so.
Yeah. Well, I think the one I got, I think it's just the color is just too light. I'm a rosy person, you know.
Yeah,
peaches look too orange on me.
Yeah, that slight blush that's on like the outer part of my cheek there
Yeah.
is the hourglass blush, where it's that slight like pink tone to it, and it's so
Well-
pretty.
Well, like I said, like peachy, peachy type. People are like, "Oh, I love peachy blushes." It looks too orange on me.
Yeah, that's
With my
probably
skin tone,
right.
with my skin tone, it looks way too orange on me.
I want to say that means you have more yellow in your skin if it's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
which you probably want to then combat that with more, like you were saying, rosy, dusty rose blushes.
That's what I usually use is a rosy, like a rosy colored, rosy pinky type, because like I said, if I put peach, it makes me look like a fucking pumpkin.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like a pumpkin.
And see, fun enough, I have the opposite issue where if I use a pink or reddish blush, it looks way too red on me because of how
That's
red
because you're
my
so.
undertone.
That's because you're so.
Well, I'm
Right.
extremely pale, but then I also have a lot of red undertones in my skin. So that's
Yeah,
why
so
I
I got
look.
yeah,
That's
I
why I
got
look
more
darker
yellow
than I
undertones.
actually am. Yeah, that's why I look darker than I actually am. Is because when you remove the red undertone in my skin, I become very pale. Like you can even see it
Yeah.
in my hands, how like my palm is really pale, but then my fingertips are extremely red. The same thing with my face. It's the redness gives my face a little bit of depth, and then without the
palm?
redness, I just look like white nothing.
Can you read my palm?
Can you read my palm?
Can you read my palm?
This palm actually has like damage on it because I melted all of the skin on this hand.
Yeah, probably from playing with that damn wax I was on your damn
No,
forehead.
it was years before that. My mum had used like so it was a period of time where we didn't have like a proper stove top. We just had this one that plugged in via a power outlet, and it was like a little electrical stove top thing. And we were using that, and she'd been like, "James, don't touch this. I just finished cooking dinner with it. It's hot." Not 2 minutes later, I went to go clean the countertop and went to move it, and I went to grab it like this, and I can have a delayed reaction of like feeling heat in my hands. So I left my hand on this really hot stovetop for a couple of seconds before realizing it. And I don't know how well you'd be able to see it on camera, but in person, you can actually see if you've ever seen what skin looks like when it's been burned and healed from a burn scar. All of my palm has that kind of texture to it. Like all of my palm has burn scar texture.
Ew.
Technically, I can get away with crime because I don't have this hand fingerprinted at all.
Crazy.
Just this hand, though. This hand, my right hand will incriminate me. Like my left hand, which is even better because I'm a lefty, so it works wonderfully for me. I've got
Have
funny
a seat.
stories.
Have a seat for a second. I'll be right back.
No, a funny thing that I remember from that, I had a ice block like stuck on my hand to try and like not make it feel like it's on fire after the fact while I'm trying to sleep. And we essentially had wrapped my hand in a towel, then put the ice block on top of it, and then wrapped it in a plastic bag so I couldn't drop it in my sleep. But then in my sleep, I went to go itch my face and full on whacked my face with this
Oh,
ice
no.
block, like full on just smacked myself. But I got out of doing schoolwork because I couldn't do anything with my whole left hand. So like I was stuck with a laptop just typing one finger at a time. And I had to walk around with this giant ice block strapped to my hand because I burnt the whole palm. And everyone's like, "What the hell did you do?" It's like I grabbed a fucking hot plate like a dumbass. Oh, what's that? That was fun.
Cooling water by Milk. It's supposed to help the bags. And man, I got them.
I need a case of
I
that
have
shit.
more bags than you do. Like, look at that shit.
Well, here.
Oh,
I
I need a case of that shit. But this is the one I have.
Okay, what's the side of it say? The shading.
Ambient.
No, ambient is the type of powder it is. It's just called the ambient lighting powder. There should be on the side of the box. There should be a shade name.
Diffused heat.
Diffuse heat. I haven't heard that before. I'll have a quick squeeze at it so I can have a see for you what the actual shade's supposed to be.
It's it was a BoxyCharm.
Yeah, BoxyCharm shade diffused heat.
I'll show you a swatch of it.
It says ambient lighting blush.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't work for you, Shelley. That is way too pale.
That's on my finger.
Yeah, that is way too pale. I even seeing
Exactly. I sat there and put it on.
Yeah, even before you swatched it, I could see that color wise it just won't work on you.
Yeah, that's it. That's on my finger.
Sleepy.
Yes, that definitely wouldn't work on your face. You'd want one of their other blushes.
But that's the one we got in BoxyCharm. Yep. And we didn't get a choice on that one either.
You could always try, Shelley, instead of just using a brush with it, or like a face brush, you could always try using a eye brush, like a fluffy eye brush, and either gently patting it on your face or using them on the eyes. I use my hourglass blush to blend or to tie in my eyes sometimes with my face if I just want to do a more natural type face look instead of doing it. Like I'll also even sometimes run my I'll run my contour through the actual the crease, and then on the lid itself I'll put a little bit of the blush that I use on the tops of my cheeks, and it really does make your face almost look like supermodel type thing because it's almost like it's very structured, but it looks natural because it's all proper colors that look like they're natural colors on your face rather than having a smoky eye or a blue or vibrant pink or something like that. Hello, kitty.
All my cats are starting to wake up.
They're like, hey.
They're like, where's Mama?
Mama's awake.
Wake me up when September ends.
But yeah, but then she's like, I'm entering you anyway. I was like, what the hell? Like, damn it. But I guess Karen was having a giveaway. I was gonna enter it. I figured I would start entering giveaways now.
You have to because you're either going to be put in anyways, or you can just. And I can understand where, like, I know you are coming from a place of you don't want to enter them because you don't want people to think that you're just entering it because you just want the free makeup instead you actually want to show support. But a lot of the time, you could equally just like say in your comments, like, do everything to actually enter, but be like, I don't want to actually be officially entered. I just want to be like helping you engagement wise. Like
I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I put in the comment, I'm not here to enter, but I'm here to support. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Karen Ann said she ended up getting a Too Faced palette, the one that looks like a box. It's pink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got that at TJ Maxx.
Yeah, pretty rich.
Yeah, I'm not a cheap.
The
I'm
one
not
that opens up like a jewelry box.
Yes. That's a beautiful palette, but I'm to be honest with you, I'm not really a Too Faced fan myself.
I'm not
I think
either.
the owner. I mean, they have a few things that are pretty good, but I think he's a jerkwad.
Yeah, thankfully, you can be a bit more
But
better with
it's
supporting him
it's
because Jared and has been kind of partially removed from Two Face, so
And
he
the
still has
sister was
money.
fired completely.
Yeah, the
yeah,
sister was completely fired, but he essentially was bought out by Estee Lauder. But so they make the majority of the money, but it's not like how KVD essentially was purchased from Kat Von D, and now it's just a Kendo brand. But
yeah.
it like so I'm sure money still goes to Jared, but it's not like before where he was the actual
I
like
just
main.
think it's shady what he did to Nikki Tutorials. I just think that was
Oh, it
just
was
jacked
shady.
right up. That
Even
was just
outside of that,
jacked right up.
there were other things he did that were very gross as well. Like
Yeah, and the way he treated Nikki Tutorials was just, you know, I understand he supposedly, fired his sister, and he was sorry for what she said and did it. That was such a bullshit.
Mhm.
But it's about the makeup, and I mean, I've gotten a few things from Too Faced that I wasn't real impressed with their palettes. I've got a couple of Too Faced palettes. Yeah, they smell good, but am I impressed with their performance? No.
The palettes was give or take, but I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you, they had a foundation that matched my skin perfect. And when I decided no longer to purchase Too Faced, I was like, crap. And of course, what I found was Charlotte Tilbury, which is even more expensive.
yeah, yeah. I got some, which kind of which kind of concerns me. I got a Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm wondering if it's going to do the same thing as the damn concealer did.
I know a lot of people that like the Fit Me. Dreamcatcher's asking who are our favorite creators. Personally, I like Nikki Tutorials, Manny MUA, and Raw Beauty Christie are probably up with my top ones.
I'd
My
agree
top,
100% with you,
go
Joe.
ahead,
I
go
was just
ahead,
saying
Tim.
I agree 100% with Joe. Now you can go, Sally. Sorry.
My top ones are Raw Beauty Christie. She's number one for me. Nikki Tutorials. I like Manny MUA, but I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. And to be honest with you, I really don't care.
We ain't
Um,
gonna hate you.
because to me, it's all about the makeup. I don't give two shits about what they did in their past. And until somebody proves to me that this person did what they supposedly did, I'm going to keep supporting him, and that is Jeffree Star.
Oh no, I love his makeup, but I'm just tired of watching him. I'm over
Well,
watching
yeah,
him.
but I mean, some dude came out a while back saying that he said a bunch of bullshit, and everybody's been jumping on that wagon. That he did this and that, and the other. I'm not going to hold something against somebody that nobody has showed proof for.
Well, I mean, it's in the past, whatever, but I love his
Yeah,
makeup. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. I love his makeup.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, but as far as person, the person itself, Raw Beauty Christie and Nikki Tutorials, they're top notch
Yeah,
for
I love
me.
him.
But as far as the lore people, Karen Ann and MUA, and these two people here are up there in my book.
Aw, thanks. That's so sweet.
Good for you,
Yeah,
Joe.
and Stacy, you guys, and Tisha. I mean, I could sit here for days and mention the people that have influenced me to do more makeup, to be to be better for myself.
Mhm.
And these two people here, I'm telling you, they will put you up there and keep you up there. They will build your confidence so much that you're like, holy fuck, what
Oh,
the hell?
thanks, Shelly.
You
Well,
know, I mean,
need more of it in this world, to be perfectly
I
honest,
mean, the whole
because
world
yes,
needs to be
I
building
mean,
each other up.
exactly. People talk about build each other up, don't put each other down, but a lot of people don't practice that. You know, they say it, but they don't practice it. And Stacy, she's always been one to build people up.
Yeah.
She's never been one to put anybody down that I know of.
I
And
don't know.
Nicole, she's one of the ones that really, you know, when I was talking about doing videos, I didn't plan on doing videos in the least. Not at all. And then I seen that Stacy needed help, so I, you know, figured, okay, I'm going to do this for her. And I thought, wait a minute. I did this for her. I did the video for Jessica for her birthday. I had to do a video for Nicole. I still got to do a video for I still want to do a video for Jamie. But, you know, I just but these two people here, I'm telling you, they will build your confidence like no other.
You're so sweet.
No, I'm not. Shh. You're messing with my reputation here. Everybody thinks
I
I'm a bitch.
mean, you're just a badass bitch.
I just state it like it is. That's the problem. A lot of people would be like, you know, Shelly, tell me like it is. And then when I do, I'm a bitch. It's like,
That's my
don't tell
problem
me
is
to tell
that
you like
people,
it is because
I
I'm
tell,
going to.
I will tell people up front, I'm going to be honest no matter what. But then if I'm honest and it's not with their opinion, they call me a bitch. And I'm like, I warned you, I'm an honest person, and my opinion shouldn't make me a bitch.
A lot of people think I'm a bitch. They'll be nice to my face, but then talk shit behind my back.
Yeah, I've had that happen a lot.
And
do not time.
and
I
you
do
can
not have
tell,
time for that bullshit. I genuinely do not have time for it. I don't care for it. I don't care to be negative.
but you can tell when you're in a live.
What?
Yeah, you can just tell that things are not like they used to be.
I don't know what you're referring to because I wasn't probably a part of what it
Well,
was.
when you sometimes I'll go to a live and everybody be all nicey and stuff, and then you go to another live, you know, go into that same live, you're like, you know, like weeks later or whatever,
Uh,
and
and it's like they're different people to you, kind of
it's
thing.
exactly.
I like to believe that I'm pretty much the exact same to everyone, no matter what.
Exactly. I try to treat everybody the same.
Yeah,
I treat
do.
everybody. I treat everybody like shit. So
Obviously, there's some things that I don't joke about with certain people to the same way that I do with others. Like one of my good friends and I will call each other like actual horrible names that for most people it looks like we're bullying each other, but that's just how we talk to each other. Like when
yeah,
genuinely we call each other like. There's been some where it's like, oh, I hope you fucking get hit by a car, ran over, and then your body gets fucking raped by a dog, and some shit like that. And it's like so fucked up. It's like it's how we show love for each other, I guess. But
That's like me and I tell you, I go help Brad all the time since the car wreck. As soon as I get there, I'm like, "Hey, Dick," and that's just the way we talk. I mean, that's just our way of communicating.
yeah, like
well,
I
it's just
fuck.
like if one of my friends comes over and you know the first thing I say to him, "Hey, fucker,"
Yeah,
and he'll be like, "Hey, fucker, what's up?" You know, it's just some people you can talk to a certain way, but others you're like, you know, they
I think, yeah, I think it also
don't.
helps that we just don't take life too seriously as well.
Right.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that I love about you guys is you're so accepting, you know.
We can be
I think I've
serious
always
when
been
we-
accepting. Before I became disabled, I was really high strung. I'm not as high strung now. I
Yeah.
don't take shit as serious now.
Yeah, I used to be too, and then it's funny enough, probably after visiting places like Nepal and Bali when I was 16, 17, that really put it into perspective for me. Because like when at least with Nepal, when I was climbing through the Himalayas, it was very humbling where you'd see these people literally carrying like hundreds of kilos, like hundreds of pounds of goods on their backs, walking
Yes.
through like these mountain tops. And here we are complaining about a little 10-kilo backpack hurting our backs.
Yeah.
And then I'd go further with it and thinking like, and here we are complaining about how our Wi-Fi isn't as fast as we'd like it to be, or oh, it's so expensive to be able to get X, Y, and Z. And like it really made me think about life and how much I actually do have and how lucky I am to have what I do have. And I think that's where like I differ from a lot of people my age where I didn't have a type of experience where life was put into perspective in that way for me at such a young age with that in that way. And I obviously yes, we have our first world problem type complaints where like it'd be nice to have fucking $1 million and not have to pay bills. It'd be nice to get all the makeup we'd want,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Exactly.
But like I'm never not going to be thankful for the sheer fact that I can afford to buy some makeup. I can
Right.
afford to have a ring light lighting my face right now. I can afford to do that. And there is so many people that can't even say they can afford to talk to other people like we are now.
Yeah.
And I find it disgusting the attitudes of the people my age that are doing the makeup stuff and how entitled they are. Where it's like there's a thing right now where there's been a big push to email brands to try and get on PR lists, and people have been like, oh, this brand said that they weren't accepting PR, but then these people said that they got accepted, and it's like, oh, clearly you should. And it's like you're acting so entitled to something that you never were entitled to in the first place. And ultimately, you're supposed to be in this for the passion. Like I was saying to Joe, I messaged Stargem saying earlier today because I still haven't got shipping information for my PR box that I was telling you about was supposed to be sent out the same time as your mystery box. And she doesn't know what's going on with it. So she might actually have to resend out a couple of $100 worth of makeup that she has already sent out that might have been lost. And I told her, I'm like, I'm fine if you want to remove me from PR because like I personally am not happy and don't feel comfortable with the fact that like you are pushing so much and putting so much into me and it's literally just going down the drain because people are losing it. Like this might be the second box that's gone missing from Stargem that they've sent of PR stuff to me. And like they said, no, I'm never not having you on the PR list, and don't even ask me ever again. Essentially, so they told me and put me in my place. But like,
Yeah, exactly. You deserve to be on there because you are the fucking shit.
It really does suck because like there's so many people I also know that would love to be on their PR list and then PR lists as well. I also know that I have a place of privilege where I'm saying this because I do receive PR from a couple of brands. It's not like Jeffree Star or a big brand, but it's still PR nonetheless.
Right.
And like I feel like I even said to Stargem in my message, like you make me feel like I'm this big influencer where I get to unbox all this fun stuff and get to play with it for free, and there's no obligation behind it. And it really like upsets me how there's a lot of people my age where they feel like they need PR to make their worth be something.
No, they just want free shit.
Yeah, or not just that, even like sometimes where it almost is like their actual value of their art is directly related to if they are getting PR or not
Yeah.
in their mind. And they equate their talent should be getting them PR, and if they aren't getting PR, they aren't talented. That's the kind of mentality that a lot of people my age have, and I can understand that when you're seeing people getting all of this nice stuff, but realistically, very few people are ever going to get free stuff, and at the end of the day, you shouldn't be doing this just to get free stuff and to get noticed for it. You should be doing this ultimately for the passion of it, because
Exactly.
for me, the sheer fact that I've met people that I can literally call my best friends now, like Joe and like other people that you guys haven't met because they just aren't on YouTube, I could never take that for granted. And because as such, I will never have the mentality of I need to be on PR or receive PR to have worth or value with my work or with my makeup. Because it's for me, I get so much gratification out of just sharing the mutual love with my friends for makeup, that's all that matters to me. All I've ever wanted is just people to share mutual things that I like with. That's all. I don't want to be oh, look at me getting skyrocketing numbers, becoming a big social influencer or get big on platforms, or I don't want to be competing with each other or all this bullshit. I literally am just here to have a good time, hype each other up, and just talk about makeup and other things we like. That's literally all I want. And sometimes I feel like sometimes people think that there's more to it than that because most people have a bit more intention behind a lot of their actions. And because I can be quite blunt, I feel like some people feel like that there's more ulterior motives when I'm literally, that's it. A lot of the time I try and say my words are superficial in the sense of there is no deeper meaning to them. It's literally what I'm saying is exactly what I mean, and there is nothing more to be read into it. That's that. It's either I say it and that's it. I don't leave things left unsaid.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I'm gonna to go to bed.
It's all good. I'll probably head myself also. It's 8:10 p.m. here, so.
All right, guys. I love y'all.
Love you
Yeah,
too.
it's 6 a.m. here.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night, guys. Love ya.
Love you too. Bye. Bye.